Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Clair, Obscur Expedition 33. I'm your host, Clair's Fate. It's episode 24. The big face dude is over there. We're leaving him behind. We're heading north. We're going to go after the Axons. I did try and go back to up here. Frozen Hearts, because there's the quest from Monoko's train station that a vendor wants us to go there. That is not happening until Act 3. I honestly tried it again. I really tried everything I could think of, and it just didn't work. It's designed for super high level, I think. And I think it's specifically designed for you to get Mael's first turn attack. It's designed for Mael to use this weapon, the Metalum, start in Virtuous Stance and stack her with every possible Luminous that causes her to do massive catastrophic damage in the first turn, and then just wipe stuff out with it, because otherwise the parry times are stupid. We need to get Monoko has a couple of those things that he needs to do. He's got some Pictos that cause him to... One causes him to die at the start of the fight, and another one... The other two cause him to do damage when he dies. The advantage of having that Pictos on him is he dies right away, and then Mael is left to solo, and she has a bunch of Pictos that help her solo better. And then the B team is 3 people who synergize well together, so... she's got 4... Let's see. Oh, yeah. Okay. What do we got here? Swift Stride. You're on fire.
Ready to carry. Let's start.
You're a son of a bitch.
Okay. I'm ready.
Take that.
Ready to parry. That's better.
Well, since you're exhausted and you can't get stuff back, do it the old-fashioned way. Oh, it's heating up, is it? Oh, and it gets to go like 10 more times in a row.
Ready to parry. That's better.
He exploded. Wow. Okay. That was an interesting choice. I didn't know they would do that. Well then, onward. So here's an underwater location Monoko, Eskia can take us to later. And this is where we need to be. So, those faces right there, that is one, and that is the other location we need to go to for the Axons. But what I want to know is there anything that we can do before then? So let's try to run around the edge here of this big lake and see if there's anything we can do. For instance, is there anything here? There's a vendor here. There's also some chroma there. Care for a deal? Of course I do. He's got a record and a couple of haircuts. Alright. I need to check the map and make sure there's not a gestural nearby that we're forgetting. We're here. Okay, right there is the location. Can we... We can't get up there. He's got to be able to fly. You can see it right there. So there are lots of little locations like that where you're going to have to be able to fly to get to them. It's an Act 3 thing. There's a gestural beach up here. If you want to 100% the game, you need to do the challenges at the gestural beaches. Which is really just a little too much whimsy for me. Well, that was nice. Good job, man. That is really cool. He takes out a lot of stuff doing that, doesn't he?
Okay.
Those come out so fast. It's so hard to deflect against those. This foot allows Monoko to use a new skill. What do you got here, Monoko? You got some new stuff. The Chapelier Slash deals a high physical damage to all enemies 3 hits and applies Mark. Okay. Rotates the wheel forward. Luster Slices. Deals low single target physical damage. Applies Rush to itself for 3 turns. Increases damage on an Agile Mask. Okay. And then there was one more there. Troubadour Trumpet. Applies a random buff. No, I don't. You're a little slow compared to Mr. Chubbs here. Now, what is this location up here on this beach? Is there anything around here? There's some bad guys. There are. There's a couple of them. Okay, we're gonna fight you. That will shield my allies after that explosion.
Ready to parry.
Way to go, Maya. Too bad he's got shields on him. You're going down. Let's take your shield off. Let's just do this. Yeah, because then you're done. Oh, Hex is going to shield his allies. Are those your invisible friends? Darn it. Well, let's see. What do we got here? We got breaking. Destroy shields and gains 1 IP. I don't really need to gain 1 IP. Now what I got? Swift. Come at me, bro. Dang it. Now he's gonna shield again, darn it. Sword ballet, yeah, that's kind of useless. It's not been as effective as I was hoping it would be. Let's just keep him burning some more then.
Place on me.
I wish I wasn't in defensive. Dang it. Now, does this guy work like the other Hex guy? If we shoot his crystal, does anything magical happen from it? Does he eventually break off? Doesn't appear to be the case. You got one shield, buddy. Okay. One more. Fury. How come I'm stanceless? Fleurette Fury is supposed to keep me in my main virtuous stance. I don't get it. It seems like it's broken now. It used to work and it's not anymore. It's like the latest patch buggered it up.
The dance begins.
Yeah, Fleurette Fury. 3 hits. If in virtuous stance, stay in virtuous stance.
Finesse and precision.
But it didn't that last time. The Troubadour gets a level. We pick up a recoat. Okay, where are we? We're on that island. So we gotta go inside. Pictos upgrade, confident upgrades. Okay. So what's in here? Sinister cave. But it's not red, it's not a dungeon. It's not red, I say, as I crawl back into another dark dungeon where we have to light our way. Don't like that. What do you got going on here, buddy? Yeah, give yourself some more luck. Monoko, you're just very good at blowing up right now. Okay, let's look at skills then, because for Mael, Sword Ballet was what I was so excited to get to, and it just doesn't work the way it doesn't work as good as I think it should. Per se is basically overshadowed by Momentum Strike. Offensive switch deals low single target damage and applies defenseless for 3 turns. 3 turns is great, but it does it to 1 target. Deals medium damage to all enemies, 1 hit. But it only applies defenseless for a turn. If it would do it for 3 turns, that would be great. Protects allies, I don't care about that. Let's put this in here, because if we run into people that have shields, this can put them into defenseless for 3 turns, and this will allow her to strip shields and then go again. So, it's probably the best option. I don't know, I'm not thrilled about any of those choices. She needs some other tools. Gotta get her some better skills. Oh yeah. Okay. So here's the light. We gotta drop down from up there. Oh, I remember this cave. Okay. I remember it from my first playthrough and I could never figure out how to get to that vendor. You gotta drop down from above somewhere. Alright, so if we're at this light, these 2 lights, one on the ground and one there. There is a path to the left and a path to the right. Let's go to the right first and see what we can figure out. It was a dark and stormy night. Seems like this was meant to be an underwater location. But then they put it on an island. Okay, so then now we have another path that goes left and right. Where's this left one go? And there's the vendor. Okay. So it comes out at the vendor. Thinking I need to make a map for myself. So if we go this way, this goes up and then it kind of splits, or it's just, nope, little tiny cliff. Okay. And there's this thing. What is this guy? Looks like he might be a chromatic. Well, let's give you a shot, shall we? Let's see what he's all about. Chromatic Chalier. Virtuos. Berserk is a status effect that affects the character's damage. Every turn can be accumulated 12 times for a 60% total increase in damage. Nasty.
Ready to parry.
My gosh. That was not friendly.
Let's dance. Let's dance.
Okay.
Let's spill.
That sucks.
Ready to parry. Okay.
Punching. Oh my goodness, okay. Clearly that's not... He's a little ferocious and I don't understand his timings yet.
Careful now. Okay. Okay. Good. Good. Danger. Okay.
What's the second swipe? I don't understand.
A storm is coming.
I don't understand it. I don't understand. I don't like it when I don't understand something. That
A brilliant
irritates me. God damn it.
Maximum damage.
I don't understand. What's the second swipe? Can it be avoided?
Didn't really need it. I would have lived. Good stuff.
I'm ready.
Okay, it's a little more than a punching combo. It's more like a kicking combo.
That's better. That's better.
And I still missed the final one.
My turn. I would have lived. Maximum damage.
Yeah, maximum damage. Okay.
That's better. Good stuff.
I don't understand how to avoid the swipe, the second swipe.
I would have lived. Not impressed.
I don't understand how to avoid the second swipe. It's it doesn't make sense. So now we got a loop-de-loo around here again because the game refuses to save when you get right before a big enemy. Oh, so you can go up there. Well, I do want to go up there, but I want to defeat this big guy first. Especially while his attacks are fresh in my mind. So let's see what he's looking to do this time. Yes, I know about Berserk now. Gosh darn it, it's acting like I'm not even pressing the keyboard.
Ready to parry. Ready to.
I don't understand. I don't understand the second attack. Is that also supposed to be jumped? I'm not seeing the golden
Ready to parry.
thing.
This will hurt.
Maybe. Can break.
This and precision.
He's a broken toy.
Let's spill some ink.
I need my health back, please.
Okay.
I don't understand. I don't understand. Please, someone make it make sense. Please, someone make it make sense. Someone in the comments, please explain to me how you're supposed to dodge the second attack. I don't get it.
Get ready.
Danger! Let the ink flow. A brilliant light. You don't get to die yet.
Well,
Eyes don't lie.
it's marked for you, Verso.
Let's have some fun.
Where's your breaker? Right there.
Right. Get ready.
Okay, okay. Good. Let's keep going.
Lune. Burning. Dark damage. So let's go back.
Here's your card.
Yeah, I don't understand that second attack. Chalium. It's a new weapon for her. Mile, what does this do for you? On defensive stance, gain 1 shield per parry. Oh, wow, really? Lose all shields on turn start. That's not cool. 20% increased light damage with skills. 50% increased counter damage per shield. Okay, so against an enemy on defensive stance, you would gain 1 shield per parry. And so if an enemy's going to keep going and going and going against you every single counterattack, let's say you had 5 shields, it would be more damage than being in virtuous stance with the Jarun. So if you could get 5 shields off 5 parries, and then let's say it got like 5 or 6 turns in a row, or a whole bunch of turns, in fact. You know what? That might just be the weapon to get us through that dungeon. That's really interesting. Okay, I'm gonna have to think about that. Shalom. Well, where are we now? We're back here. Okay. We know where that is. We're gonna go back over this way and hit the grappling hook. Right there. So now we're up here. I can't see. It's dark. Is this? Yeah, this goes back this way. Okay. So there's a light here. We can see down to the vendor below us. Oh wow, I always wondered how to get to this vendor. Couldn't find it before, so that's how. And then what's this do? That's the hole that probably gets us down to the purple thing. Okay, let's see about it first. See if that's the case. Yep. Okay. So that gets us there. There's the vendor. Alright. Kind of getting this zone figured out. Let's flat back around here. Boink. Then you want to turn around and go back that way. Okay. That's cool. I like that. That's a little tricky. And then there's a light to let you know that right down there is the vendor, but you're going to want to roll into him. And then what's here? What's right in front of him?
Useful.
The Corderon. Oh, well, what does the Corderon do? Curse self on battle start. Deal 50% more damage while cursed. Reset curse duration when entering Twilight. Play again when entering the Twilight state. Play again when entering the Twilight state. I had heard there's a build where she can have like an infinite number of turns. So if you did, well, yeah, but how would you do that? How would you get out of the Twilight state? You wouldn't. It's a whole turn. Play again when entering the Twilight state, but now I'd have to look at that. I gotta look it up. There's people smarter than me figuring that stuff out. It's dead. What's dead? Yeah, the thing. It's dead. The thing in this zone, the thing I killed. Oh, wow. So I guess you need to come see this vendor before then. Okay. Well, that's a shame. I didn't know that. Alright, so on the left-hand side, there's that part of the cavern with this big rock in the middle. And then there's this off to the left. And it splits off again. And we get a giant ice sculpture with another weapon, the Illyrium. A new weapon for her. Consuming an earth stain applies 1 shield to self. 20% increase in earth damage with skills, and a base attack generates an earth stain. So her base attack would generate an earth stain. And then she's got a bunch of skills that consume earth stains, so she could be generating shields quite a bit. That's an interesting one to use. Because what she got for skills right now? Thermal transfer consumes earth stains. So does elemental genesis. This consumes earth stains to heal. But I don't have anything that really generates earth stains, so I'd have to get something. I'd have to replace immolation with something that generated earth stains. What generates earth stains? Electrify. No, I don't have anything that really generates a lot of earth stains. I don't have anything right now because I haven't been taking any of those skills. That's an interesting weapon, though. Her with a bunch of shields would be really useful. But I would like to see her just pull off mayhem a little easier. Okay, so out that side. And then in this direction is what? Oh, just a wrap around. Okay, so that looks like that's it. Because if we go this way, it just drops us down. And yeah, I think we're done with it. Oh, he's sad that his buddy got torched. That looks like an area we could get to, but I don't know how to do it. I don't know if you can or not. Because everything revolves around this guy in the center, so. I want to make sure I'm not passing anything else. Because this goes to the left. And then up, yeah, and so it's right there. And there's nothing to climb here. There's no climbing, no hooks. Nothing. Okay. Well then, I'm just going to assume I got everything if I can stop going around in circles. That guy though, I didn't realize that killing the critter in there was going to make him say, oopsies. Yeah, in fact, the map genie shows those 2 weapons that we picked up in here were the only 2 things worth coming in here for, so it doesn't show there being any other loot. But I do wonder about that guy who was on top. Alright, friends, let's take off. So over here, another underwater location. Where is this? There's nothing there. We're just kind of wandering around, looking to do some cleanup before we go take on the Axons. I think there's something right up there, but again, you have to be able to fly to get to it. Yeah, there is that little green patch. So and that's the impenetrable wall. So if we go after the Axons and get their hearts, we should be able to take them back to the curator. Massive amounts of chroma, and he's going to forge a weapon for us. And that weapon is going to get us to penetrate that barrier and go for the paintress. Where's the entrance to this place? Over here? Okay, there we are. Donk. Well, okay, yeah, so there she is in the distance, the big paintress. We're coming for you. Well, folks, we're going to save this for next episode. It's quite the sight. This is a hell of a dungeon. Both of these dungeons here for the Axons are really cool. So, especially this one in particular, the Siren Dungeon. So I will see you all next time on the next episode. As always, if you dig it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, leave your questions and comments down below. I'll see you next time. Until then, happy gaming, everyone.